Habe die Ehre. Hello guys, this is how you say welcome in Bavaria, and as you already know, our elder has been down there in Munich for the Oktoberfest and the event called Bits Pretzels, which was opened by Kevin Spacey and also Sir Richard Branson attended. We have been bringing you already 2 episodes with startup interviews, and this time it's the last one, it's a wrap up. So we do have once again 4 startups here for you. Elder, can you share a little bit more impressions from the time in Munich, Bits and Pretzels with us? How was it? Did the people actually sleep a lot? Was it quite stressful for them? What did you think? What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, absolutely no. I think that people were interesting and the program was really different. So it was not like only workshops or only talks. Everyone, I think, was able to find something interesting. We were talking about the talks already and pitches and startup stands, but the interesting part of the whole event was that there were so there were actually 5 rooms, 5 big scenes and halls, and one was for the startups that they can learn something, that they can educate themselves, for example, how to get funding or how to hire people or how to market themselves. I think that was one of the important points that was interesting for many startups and founders.
And what did you personally take from there?
I wasn't there, sorry guys. I was so busy with taking interviews and I was visiting the keynotes there, but I just saw very renowned startups there. But what I can mention, what I can highlight, that in this hall I saw the program, that there were of course well-known startups there, the founders who have already good experience and they can share their stories, how they got funding and how they started. But the cool idea was that there were large companies also there, corporates. So it was a kind of tandem, startups plus large players. And they were also sharing their insights because many of them are funding startups right now. Many of them are creating incubators, accelerators. And I like this idea.
Okay, that's great. And this time we do have 4 startups for you, as I already said. 2 of them have more or less a very similar logistic background. Can you tell us a little bit more about it before we give the stage to the startup interviews again?
So there were 2 startups, Bird and Einfach Verschickt. Bird, they had their stand there. Einfach Verschickt, that was just a guy who was so interested in our radio and he was so desperate to find me there in a large crowd of 5,000 people. And we managed that. And I never thought about startups in field of logistics, but it looks like a lot of stuff happening there right now. And there are a lot of places in the value chain to disrupt. And basically these 2 startups have similar idea. It's using the mobile app, using the cloud technologies to solve the pain that the companies and even we are as individuals have when we want to send something per post and package it. And most of all, maybe sometimes don't have time to do that. And the use case, for example, if someone is selling something on eBay and he's working full time, going out to work at 7 a.m. and then coming back home late.
You mean they are consultants like you or me, right?
Exactly, we can make it clear. Yeah. That is one of that's actually a big pain when you will think about it. And you know that most of such platforms like eBay, the people are expecting you to send that they bought as soon as possible. So you really need to be fast because you will get then a negative comment. And that's what we all trying to avoid. And using the product of these startups, you can arrange the pickup service, the packaging, and using just an app.
That's pretty cool. Thank you very much, Elda. Awesome you've been there. Hope we can send you next time around again down to Munich. And guys, here are the startup interviews. Enjoy the show.
Just I want also to add last thing that the guys from Bits and Pretzels, they had a fabulous idea and I saw that working. I think on the next day after the event was finished, they announced the ticket selling for the next year. And I know that they sold 500 tickets in 29 minutes. That's amazing.
Well, looks like we'll have next year once again a lot of pretty cool guys there. Elda, thank you very much. And guys, remember, sharing is caring. And now, finally, the startups.
Now here I have Andre from the eachtick. And it's a very interesting idea, the very interesting startup. It has to do with the latest technology, but better if Andre will tell about. So what's what's the idea?
Hello, everybody. Our idea is at the current days, VR is in everybody's minds at all, and we're thinking about the possibility to have a VR presentation tool. So, a presentation tool does mean you're sitting back or relaxing and enjoying just a tour from a tour guide. So, this means I can sell you maybe a new car, show you an exhibition booth, show you some real estate objects, and so on. And that's beyond the point that we don't want that the user will give so much input via controller, like a game controller. We want to avoid that because we think that it's even more immersive if you just sit back, relaxing and enjoying the tour. That's our USP.
How long you are on the market? So are you already selling your product?
At the moment, not. We are yes, I think we will go live maybe in the next month. We have also an online platform which is used to provide content to everybody. It's in early stages at the moment, and we are in contact with a lot of other customers because we are just business to business market at the moment, but this will be expanded in the future as far as we received so much good feedback so far. So this is also a point we're considering and doing it in the future.
Yeah, VR is very popular right now. It's kind of a buzzword, and a lot of people, the developers, are thinking to make something with VR. So, what you can recommend to these people? Because most of them don't have any idea the use case. You found your niche.
Yes, so I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. VR sometimes. Yes, they think this is a 360 video or picture, but that's not the same. VR should mean that you can move virtually everywhere. So this is something we see in the future, in the near future, a lot of 360 degrees photos and movies will become obsolete. Maybe in the next 2 years because the technology is going fast forward. So, and our recommendation is 360-degree videos and movies up everywhere, but do not think that it is the same as VR. VR is normally 3D generated content, no picture, not only a video. This is a big difference.
Okay, thanks, Andrea, for your time, and I wish you luck. I hope you will get fresh ideas and investors here at Bits Pretzels. Yeah, good luck.
Thank you very much.
I have startup here, the founder of the startup. The name of the startup could be, difficult for some people. As I live in Germany, so I'm already used to it. The name of the startup is einfachverstrickt.de. So, once again, einfach, that means simple, verschickt, sent. So, simply sent. Yeah, but that's fine. Philip will tell more about his startup. So, what's the idea?
Okay, well, the idea is to change the way shipping is done today. So basically, if you're a small batch shipper, there hasn't been any innovation or any main innovation in the last decade on how shipping is done. You still have to find adequate packaging material, then you have to spend a lot of time packaging your items safely and bringing it to the post office. And we provide a solution that takes the pain out of this process. And the customer has the opportunity to outsource the whole shipping process by a click on a button. And actually there's no extra charge for that. He doesn't really pay more than he pays right now. We just charge a flat fee of €5 for the packaging and pickup for up to 5 shipments, plus the regular shipping costs.
And your product is already on the market, or?
Yes, we're already live here in Munich, and we do a couple of hundred shipments per month already, and have some larger clients, but also several individual clients that ship on a regular basis with us. And they really appreciate our service. And we are looking forward to expand it further here in Munich and then go to the next bigger cities in Germany.
What about funding?
Yeah, so far we are bootstrapped. We are 4 founders, and we're currently in talks with investors to get a funding. And we're looking for around €400,000 to roll out the model within Munich and to other cities.
and how you came to this idea.
Well, actually, it was personal need. We were eBay sellers, or we sell on eBay from time to time, and we experienced that it's quite painful, or it takes up a lot of time to package all the items, especially if you do not have standard items that require standard packaging. And so we looked up for solutions, and we saw that there are solutions for larger, if you ship on a larger volumes, like fulfillment centers. But on a small scale, there are actually no solutions. And we saw that there are some companies in other countries like US or Brazil doing similar things, like for example Ship or Mandia in Brazil. And we saw that there's really a market for it because they already got funding. So we decided to start it here in Germany as well.
Cool. So I'm waiting for your startup to come to Frankfurt. That's the city where I am from. And I'm waiting and looking forward to try this service. Thanks.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm right now at the foyer, and today is the second day of the Bits Pretzels. So many amazing startups that I just have done time for interviewing all of them. But this one is like very interesting. That drove my attention. It's called Bird. I have no idea what about is this startup, because the name is very interesting, but it doesn't give me any idea. So I assume this is something interesting. And I have here Sebastian, who is the co-founder of the Bird. And Sebastian, what you guys are actually doing, the Bird?
Yeah, hi. So basically what we are doing is ship stuff. For example, if you sold your old laptop on eBay or your iPhone, you normally would have to purchase packaging material, package it, and if you want to save money, you compare prices. But most of the time you don't have time for that. Just go to the next post office and pay whatever they charge you. And what we are doing is we have a private customer app for iOS. We'll just take a picture of the item ownership, specify the destination address, and request a pickup, and then one of our couriers comes to you and picks up the unpackaged item, brings it to our warehouse where it's going to be packaged. Then we compare prices of all major carriers like GLS, DPD, DHL, etc. And we find the cheapest fare, and we charge you this fare. So basically what you're paying is the cheapest shipping fare plus €4.90 per pickup. But you could also give us like 4 or 5 items per pickup and just pay this €4.90.
Is your product already on the market?
Yeah, so we started in Vienna in Austria, where we launched our private customer app. But we are planning to expand to Germany in the beginning of 2017. But currently we are available and live in Vienna.
Yeah, it's quite clear the idea right now. I think this is a pain for all the people, and I can imagine myself, I'm working full time and I'm coming really late, and if I, for example, sell some stuff on eBay, I just very often don't have time to send it, and the people who are buying my stuff, they are very angry. So I can imagine, and I think I can imagine that I could use this product, and of course I will try. And so you said it's $4.90 to the pickup, but it's actually how you make money, because probably there's a lot of stuff which people needs to do, so a human work, which is expensive in Europe. So how you deal? What's your business model?
Yeah, so basically with this €4.90, we don't actually make money. We just use this €4.90 to pay the courier. Where we are making the money is with the shipping margin. So we charge you the cheapest shipping fare on the market, but because we have like thousands of shipments per month, we get an even better price with the carriers. And with this difference, there's where we make our money.
So why are you here? So what are you expecting from this event?
Yeah, so basically Bits Pretzels is really interesting because a lot of startups are here, a lot of cool people, and actually we want to like network and prepare for Germany start next year. And so far we had a lot of talks to a lot of people, and it's really quite interesting here.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the time, and I wish you a good rollout in Germany.
Thank you.
Right now I'm standing at the stand of the SpeaQ startup, and I have a Patrick here who is the founder of it, and I would like to know more about the startup and what is the idea.
Yeah, so SpeaQ With Me is a social language learning platform for everyone. What we're trying to build is a place where language learners from around the world can connect, get together, and share conversations to improve their language learning. So the basic principle is that people learn a foreign language by talking to a native speaker, and then they also help other people learn their native language by talking with them as well. And what we really want to focus on is improving the quality of the conversations. So while people are chatting with each other in video chat, then we also have educational tools. So we really want to focus on improving the educational quality of the conversations. So we have educational tools incorporated right into the video chat, like conversation topics and small dialogues that both of the conversation partners can kind of work through together.
And is product already on the market?
Right now, we're developing our prototype. Beta tests will be in November, and the product should be on the market by January.
And how we are planning to monetize this idea?
So it's a freemium model. Everyone can use the social networking and chat features for free. And some of the educational content, something that's really going to accelerate your learning experience, that stuff will be based on a subscription model.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And how you are funding it or planning to fund?
Right now, we're funded through the Exist Bundesstipendium, which is a German federal grant for startups, and will be funded to the end of May. And after that point, we're looking for investors, angel investors, for an early seed funding.
And what is your target today here in Bits and Pretzels?
So we're looking to sort of open up our first contact with potential investors, and we're also looking just to get feedback on the platform, what people think of it, what they'd like to see on the platform, and in general, just sort of improve our product.
And where you are based?
We're based in Saarbrücken, Germany. It's right on the border with France, kind of near Luxembourg, a small town. Me and the co-founder both studied there, so that's where our home base is for now.
Okay, cool. So I'm really waiting for this product myself, and we're happy to try it. Thank you.
Thanks.